we're going to go over how to properly use an airless sprayer and how to spray some trim that we got set up on the floor here. And to start this process off, we're using a Titan 440i sprayer, and to make it easy for us, we've got 4 5-gallon buckets, and we got 2 with clean water in them. We got 1 to use to clean out and to put dirty water into, and then we've got our paint that we'll be spraying with. We always put our paint, gallons of paint, into a 5-gallon bucket. That way the paint doesn't tip over. The 5-gallon bucket keeps it stable. And we start off by, we got our sprayer already plugged in. We got on the Titan 440i, we've got an on-off valve or switch. We've got the pressure valve right here, and then on the side that has a small hose coming out is the prime knob, and this is what purges all the air out of the line because this is an airless sprayer. And to start off, we'll have the prime hose in the water and the paint hose. This is what uptakes your paint to get it into the sprayer. We put both of those into clean water, and then we turn the sprayer on, turn the pressure down to a low position, and then we'll take and come to the prime knob right here. Hold on to this prime knob. If you don't hold on to this, when you hit the prime, a lot of pressure could cause it to shoot up in the air. So turn it on, let it completely run until water starts coming out of this prime tube. Once you see water coming out, flip the prime switch up, and then the sprayer is purged of all air. Run water through it, purge the air out. Now you're ready to transfer your paint uptake to the paint. So we're going to switch it over to the paint here, and then we're going to turn the prime knob down, so you actually see paint coming out of the prime tube. Letting it run until you see paint come out. You'll see water initially. Now the paint starts to come out. As soon as you see paint come out, you flip the prime switch back up into the up position. That's the spray position. And then your sprayer is now loaded with paint. Now you got your hose that's still loaded with water, and we're going to have to purge all the water out of the hose. So now we'll start running the water out of the hose until we see paint come out of this. And now we see paint coming out. Now we know we got paint loaded up into the line. And I'll run some paint into the gallon just to purge all the air out of the line, make sure there's no bubbles in the line. Now that it's all ready to go, we turn our pressure up to approximately the highest position. We usually set it about halfway to the end. We're going to start off with we always start off with our gun with a 6-inch gun extension on it for convenience. We put our rack tip on, guard. We're going to be spraying the trim with the Rack X 210 tip. We'll install the tip into the guard. And it's a hand-tight guard and tip, so you don't have to use any tools to tighten them up and it won't leak. Then test our spray. It's ready to spray. Make sure our air is adjusted. And then we can actually spray it now. And we'll just one pass. And that's all it takes, just one coat on the trim. Now the trim spray, what we want to do is now clean our sprayer. We'll remove the Rack X guard, put it into clean water. We're going to transfer the gun hose out of the paint into the water, set it into the water, and then we're going to remove the paint out of the line now until we see water come out. As soon as I see it start to thin up and you see water, then you release the trigger, turn down your pressure, and now you can start running water through it. Run water through the gun, also run water through the prime hose. Keep You want to keep alternating from the gun to the prime hose till you completely see clear water. Once you see clear water, we actually take a gallon of water and we actually put a little bit of automobile antifreeze into the water, and then we actually run that through our pump. After it's completely clean, we'll stick this into the automobile antifreeze, just like this, and we'll start running antifreeze through the pump. And that antifreeze will keep paint and keep anything inside the pump. It'll keep it from freezing if you have it out in freezing temperatures, and it'll keep paint from settling, and it'll keep it from rusting.